9 News.
The Premier has backed away from his strong support of a cashless welfare system after pressure from protesters and the unions. The proposal, created by one of the nation's richest men, would aim to prevent welfare recipients from buying drugs and alcohol.
It was a warm welcome for Jay Weatherill at Labor's state conference.
Well, this is the first convention since our extraordinary victory in March. We won the unwinnable election.
But outside, it was a different story.
I voted for him in the last election, but I certainly won't be voting for him in the next election.
The Premier under fire for his broad support of a review of Indigenous employment and welfare, which was conducted by billionaire mining magnate Twiggy Forrest.
A few rich people sitting in an office somewhere have no idea of the reality of what it is to live in the society now.
Recommendations presented to the federal government include the creation of a cashless welfare system, which would see recipients given cards that can't be used to gamble or buy drugs and alcohol. The Premier says it could be life-changing for children in the state's APY lands.
You might say it's the right of the individual to be able to spend their money where they want, but it's also the right of these children to grow up healthily so that they can develop to their full potential.
When you're on a low income, you need as much flexibility as possible. You need to be able to shop at places where they have bargains and discounts like op shops and co-ops.
Look, there are not too many op shops up in the APY lands. I mean, there is only one store.
But under the Forrest proposal, all working age welfare recipients would be placed on the cashless system. That includes non-Indigenous Australians who live in the suburbs. The Premier says that could be a step too far.
Our proposition is to fundamentally deal with remote Aboriginal communities first. That's our proposition. It's not our intention to extend this into the metropolitan area.
Late this afternoon, he agreed to a motion from the unions to consult more widely with the Aboriginal community before any decision is made.
So we're urging the government to take their time, work through these recommendations carefully.
Ben Avery, 9 News.